Hi everyone, I'm Becca with DECO BOKO Speaks, and today we have the artist Yusuke Iguchi, and he is a site-specific, I'm going to say, sculpture artist or installation. That is what I'm going to find out because I think I could see it both ways. But I'm really excited to have Yusuke here with us, and also Herbert for any just in case things we may need. And welcome, Yusuke. How are you?
Very fine. Thank you.
Great. No problem. I was just curious, I guess we'll just jump right in. I'd love to know a little bit more about your process and with your artwork and inspiration.
Yeah. Hello, nice to meet you, everyone. I'm Yusuke Iguchi, and I'm an installation artist in Japan. And today, I will try to speak in English, but sometimes I will speak very strange English. About me, first I graduated architecture department in art university. It's Musashino Art University. It's one of the art university in Japan. But architecture always needs a client, and also you need to plan some architecture function like living rooms or kitchen or stairs. So if you want to plan some space with only stairs or like only kitchen, I think that I cannot call it architecture anymore. And so I think that I need to shift to the other field. So after graduate architecture department, I went to graduate school and a master course in sculpture.
Ah, that seems like a very easy like transition. I would think, because your
But
mind is already thinking that way. Yeah.
but of course that I didn't make any sculpture there again.
Of
And
course.
I make some works as a solid, just a solid, and that's the only common point.
What do you mean? What do you mean a solid? What's another word?
So the only aspect that was the same between while he was in architecture school and a sculpture school was that what he makes is three-dimensional. That's what he called solid. So something that has a shape.
Ah, okay. But everything else is completely different, though.
Yeah.
Is what I see. I see. Got it.
One of my theme is making that can change the view or like landscape. So at that time, when I was in the master's course, I make a very huge works as an architecture size.
Yeah, I saw. It's amazing. So, yeah.
After I finished the master course, I went to doctor course.
Okay.
And I wrote thesis about the installation art and architecture. The theme was what will be left over in temporary construction works.
Oh, okay.
But
Interesting.
maybe if I talk about this PhD thesis, I need maybe several hours. So I will stop here.
And I'm really excited for our viewers to see your work. Would you like to share your screen?
Can see it.
Yeah.
This
Architecture.
ring is one of my works. And
oh, wait. Oh, I was looking at the building. I didn't see that. Oh my God. Oh my gosh.
This is
This is amazing. Okay, so question.
Yes.
A piece like this, are you doing the physical labor of making it, or do you have a team?
Sometimes with a team, but sometimes only by myself.
Wow.
This time was a team.
Okay.
By
They look very big. Is it the 2x4 wood?
yeah, 2x4.
2x4, yeah. So that's heavy after a while, I would assume, to get that. Yeah.
About 1,500 kilograms.
So yes, very heavy.
Very heavy.
And is that permanent? Like you designed this for this space, I'm assuming.
Yes.
Site specific.
Yes.
Okay.
Like this one.
Oh yeah, I love that. It's
And
interesting because you can't tell where the building. It's like I don't know, like a growth coming out of the building. It's like the building doesn't end here, or a way to make
I
it
love
beautiful.
it.
also the next one is this one.
Mm. Oh, this
This
is very
is,
cool.
I call this one Cubescape. I put a lot of cubes at the hiking course in the mountain. And the cube is very artificial shape, but there is inside the nature, and you can walk through these artworks and you can experience the harmony of artificial object and the nature.
Very cool. And that is still there, or is that something that it
This
is?
is
Right? So, okay.
temporary, so only 3 months.
Okay. Wow.
I want to show one more, and this one. It's inside a display window, and no one can climb. But I want to make only the stairs space inside. So this one is very thing that I just said before. The only stairs space, or maybe only kitchen space, and it's very similar to architecture, but not the architecture.
But not architecture, no. But it's more fun in a way.
Also looks very three-dimensional and solid, but not sculpture.
Amazing.
Right. Well, did you want to show us Kaleidoscape? Or
Yes, the next one is this one, the Kaleidoscape.
Amazing.
This is one of my masterpiece.
It definitely is.
And first of all, I want to change the landscape view, and I made a very big works. But this one is a little bit different from the other of my works. The difference with my other works is this one is not a site-specific shape.
This one you could actually move to another location, is what you're saying.
Yeah. The other of my works is very site-specific, so I cannot bring to the other place. But this one, I can bring to anywhere.
That's well, with a big truck. I'm assuming, but yes. That's really cool. And I love that it makes me think of a candy cane with just the colors, and it's so whimsical. And I want to see, I remember seeing some photos where you were seated on it, like to show how it functions. I'd love to see that.
This is the inside view.
That is so cool.
And
are you able to rotate it so it changes views?
When I
like a
head
kaleidoscope?
out this one, it will change the view like this. This is the same one, but painted just black. And this is a movie. Can you see it?
Oh, this is very cool.
So if you pedal this,
what? So it's not even based on how you're rotating. It's like paddle,
like a merry-go-round.
This is like an engineering project, not let alone architecture and exercise.
But very simple, just like a bicycle.
Yeah, and anybody can ride it in the space.
Yes, everyone can ride it.
I can't even think about how big is your storage space or your artistic space, like where you're working to do this. This is insane.
Yeah, so his warehouse or workplace, when he puts these together, it kind of fills up the whole space. But this breaks down into like 200 pieces. So when he has to move it around, it doesn't really require like a huge truck, but maybe like a normal size truck.
But still 200 pieces. Oh my goodness. Like this is making me think of like one of those, this is a horrible example, but you get like a cabinet from IKEA or a dresser from IKEA, and you have like 200 little pieces to put together. I don't even know where I would begin. Yeah. I mean, it's like, how would I don't know, but it's incredible. That's very cool. Did you have more views of this piece?
Yes.
Oh, that's very cool. It almost makes me think of a cannon in a way. I don't know if you thought about that when you were making this. Do you know what cannon? Like in It's just
maybe
interesting.
it is painted in black, so maybe you can look like a canon. But
Yeah, but it also, what I like is that it's the red and white. It takes it into a whole different space too. No, it's really cool. I am curious, like for an American audience, what would be like one like takeaway that you'd love for an audience who doesn't know your work to get from your work? I know it's a hard question, but
first time I make this, it was very simple. That the kaleidoscope, the one of the toy, maybe, yeah. There is only 3 meters, and you can see the glass tips or some like a flower inside.
Yeah.
And first, I just cut the kaleidoscope, and if you see the kaleidoscope with nothing inside,
Yeah.
you can see the view in なんて言うんだろう。
Like the whole situation where you could kind of see through the other side of the scope, and you're like the only one who's aware of how it looks like on your side, but in reality it's like totally different on the other side, kind of thing.
I see what you're saying.
And
That's interesting. Well, also that it doesn't, it's always changing depending on how where you are in space. Yeah.
at that
That's
time,
amazing. Well, is there anything else you'd like to share with our audiences today before we close out?
The movie.
Yes. Well, now that has more meaning because I'm like, now that I know what's going on. I love how slow it's moving too.
It
It's
is
like
it's quite heavy, so you cannot
yeah.
go fast.
You can't switch gears. It's not a 21 speed bicycle. This is so cool. I think this is probably Herbert, one of the most unique things I've seen from our exhibitors. Like honestly, I'm blown away. Like, wow. Okay. Well, it's been a pleasure, honestly. I'm really excited that you were brave to speak with me in English. And your artwork really speaks for itself. And it's like the perfect combination of art and architecture. So I'm excited for our viewers at home to see this. Well, Yusuke, I really appreciate you joining us. And Herbert, you weren't even needed, so.
Oh.
But yeah, no, I'm just thank you so much for being with us, and for our viewers at home, please check out deco-boko.com for all of our exhibitors' work. And if you haven't registered, please do so. And we look forward to seeing you at our second virtual season. So yeah, and I really thank you again, Yusuke and Herbert, for joining us, and we'll see you soon.
Great.
Thanks. Bye. Mata ne.
Bye.